What is up guys, Gautam here and I'm here from Bangalore. I'm here for the next 2-3 days, which doesn't actually matter. It is not the point of this video. This video is all about bulking or gaining. Okay, I'd like to call it gaining, some people call it bulking. It's basically the phase where you build a lot of muscle if you're natural. So we're going to be talking about the top 3 mistakes that people do when they bulk or when they start gaining. So no, you better watch this because make sure you're not doing one of these mistakes, which is kind of spoil the time frame that you have to build muscle. So stay tuned and watch the video. So the first mistake would be about calories, about calculating your maintenance calories. A lot of people just jump into the bulk, okay? And for right now it is reduced a lot. And like a while back, people used to, a lot of people used to preach dirty bulk, which in my opinion is not a good idea. When it does, yeah, obviously it helps you gain muscle and a lot of things, but also why would you want to put on a lot of fat, excess amount of fat, when finally you want to put a lot of effort in burning it? So that is why I'm so much against dirty bulking. So calories, setting calories is like very important. Okay, that is like the most important thing when you jump into a bulk. So you need to know where you stand, you need to know where your body stands. So first you need to calculate your maintenance calories and then slowly bump it up. And this is kind of this has to be done properly. If you don't do it properly, then you might you'll waste a lot of time. You'll either see no results, like you won't see any strength increase, you won't see any increase in your body weight or increase in the way you look, which is because you'll probably stay on your maintenance or you'll probably be under your maintenance. Okay, and we don't want that. Or the other mistake is that you kind of jump into it too much and you consume a lot more than what is actually required. In which case you will put on a lot of fat, you will see tremendous changes, which again is not a good thing. So we need to the slope of the curve has to be very less. So you need to slowly progress. So first you need to calculate your maintenance calories properly. Have done many videos on that in the past. You can check out my channel for the previous videos. And you need to know where you start. So this is like the first mistake that people do. So please do avoid this mistake and put in a lot of research before you start your bulk. The second biggest mistake that people do is in terms of working out. Okay. Again, guys, you see there are so many places where you see that bodybuilding is all about diet. It is 90% diet and 10% workout. It is not the case. It is not the case. It might be the case when you actually start lifting, but after a while your workout actually matters a lot. The way you work out matters a lot. You can't, you need to be very scientific with the way you approach your workouts. And you need to put in a lot of research on what kind of workout you're doing and how is it suiting to what you want, how is it suiting to what your goals are. Like for example, if my goal is completely physique oriented, that is like, yes, definitely I will be putting in bench press, squats and deadlifts, but I won't just go to the gym, do my bench press, do just one axillary movement and then come out. I won't do that, right? I will be doing a lot of isolation movements also. So you need to know how you design a workout program. That is like one of the most important things and the most underrated things. Okay, like people just believe that this is what happens in the gym. This is what happens in the gym. The same workout was given while cutting, while bulking, on everything. The same repetitions are given. Go to hit till failure all the time. That is not how it works, guys. You need to know how you make your program. Your program must involve compound movements, a lot of compound movements. Okay, but this does not mean that you only do compound movements. Okay, for example, on a chest day, majority of my work, like I'm doing chest and triceps, for example. Majority of my workouts will be oriented to compound movements, but I will also add in isolated movements. Like if I do around 3 compound movements, I'll at least do 2 or 1 isolated movements for my chest. So you need to find a balance of both. This is because my goal is physique oriented. Okay, for me, like yes, I really care about how heavy I lift, but the way I look matters more for me than what I'm lifting. So, but if you're a natural bodybuilder, these both go hand in hand. But again, as I told you guys before, you can't only do powerlifting splits. So you need to keep that in mind. The way you build muscle is by progressively overloading it. So you need to make sure that you're able to lift more weights or you're able to do more reps on the same weight. So you need to get stronger basically, and that is how you build muscle naturally. The third and the final thing that I want to talk to you about is nutrition. we are also bringing a bit of supplementation into this. Okay. So first of all you need to do is be on a caloric surplus. Okay. So you need to make sure you frame a diet in such a way. Now, you guys need to understand IIFAM. You guys need to understand how it works. You guys need to understand how you track your macros. Okay? Because by the end of the day, you need to hit your calorie goals. That is it. That is what matters. It doesn't matter how much, it doesn't matter to a lot of extent. If you're natural, like it doesn't matter how much amount of, casein protein did you take, how much amount of whey protein did you take, how much amount of egg protein did you take. It doesn't matter. All that matters is did you hit your protein goal by the end of the day. That is all that matters. Because it doesn't matter that how much amount of complex carbohydrates did you take, how much amount of simple carbs did you take. It doesn't matter. All that matters is you hit your carbohydrate goal and you hit your fat goal. So this is all that matters. So you need to because listen to me guys, you can't do this while cutting. You can definitely do this while cutting, but the amount of flexibility on your dieting that you have while cutting is going to be a bit less. So in terms of diet, you can be a bit relaxed when you're bulking, and you need to make the most of it. So the only way you can do that is if you know how you track your macros. So you know what your calorie goals are, you know how you fix them, and then you should also know what kind of foods do I like and where can I fit them. All this happens only by experience. So it's like I can eat what I want, but when do I eat that? How do I eat that? How much do I eat? So this is what that matters. So don't just jump into it. And also about supplementation guys, people waste a lot of money on supplements. In India it is not cheap. Supplements are not cheap in India. People in the US claim, like they say supplements are very costly when they're getting it for half the price that we are. So how, we should be even more cautious about that, because they're spending a lot more money than them, and it's costly, it's really costly, and we all have a budget, right? So don't buy unnecessary supplements. In my opinion, all you need when you need to bulk is whey protein and creatine. That is it. These are the only two things that you need, and probably a multivitamin if you want. If you're not having a lot of green vegetables and all these things. So don't waste your money on things like mass gainers. And see guys, I'm not talking bad about mass gainers. I will, for example, in my opinion, fact, one serving of mass gainer will probably be equal to 200 grams of chicken and then 300 grams of white rice. That is the amount of carb protein it has, and it's the same as a mass gainer. So only if you have a very tight schedule where you can't get real food inside, that is when you can substitute that for a mass gainer. Okay? Now, please get this out of your head. Just because you take a scoop of mass gainer a day doesn't mean you're going to put on a lot of weight. It doesn't work like that. All it does is it helps you to reach your calorie goal. So rather than spending money on something like a mass gainer, I would rather buy a whey protein, because I can get carbs easily. India is full of carbs. So don't waste your money on pointless supplements. Also, there are so many new supplements that are coming into the market. Like this helps build 8 kgs of muscle in 12 weeks, some shit like that. And don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, guys. Go to examine.com. See what the supplement is all about. Examine.com. Okay. See what the supplement is all about. Don't take anyone's word for it. Go there because you're spending a lot of money. Go there. See if it really works. Examine.com is full of science-based research done, and the results are there. Cool. And don't waste a lot of money. So that is going to conclude this video. Hope you guys got the whole point of the video. Top 3 mistakes when you're bulking or gaining. Right? So thanks for watching. If you want some online coaching, you know what to do. Make sure you email me at the address down in the description box, which is gautamansuperfit@gmail.com. It's also on the screen. Send me an email if you want some online coaching, and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. I'll put the links also. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.